Welcome to the show. Today, we're journeying across Africa to discover 10 countries and 10 unique love stories. Get ready for vibrant markets, stunning landscapes, and heartfelt connections. No ads, just pure stories set to awesome tunes from YouTube Studio. Marrakesh, Morocco, where the scent of spices fills the air and two strangers meet by chance in a bustling souk. He's an American photographer, she's a local henna artist. A dropped scarf, a helping hand, and suddenly, the chaos fades away. They wander the alleyways, sharing laughter and mint tea, discovering each other's worlds. Their connection deepens, proving love can bloom in the most unexpected places. Next, we sail down the Nile in Egypt, where ancient wonders set the stage for romance. She's an archaeologist, he's a writer. They meet on a dahabeeyah, drawn together by a passion for history. Exploring temples and deciphering hieroglyphs, they inspire each other with stories and discoveries. Under the gaze of the Sphinx, their bond grows stronger. Love, like the Nile, endures through the ages. Journey with us now to the wild, breathtaking savannas of Kenya, where the golden light of dawn spills across endless grasslands, and the air is alive with the calls of distant wildlife. Here, in the heart of Africa, the land pulses with untamed energy, and every sunrise promises new adventure. This is a place where the boundaries between the human spirit and the natural world blur, and where the unexpected is always just around the corner. In this vast wilderness, love can be as wild and unpredictable as the land itself. Our story begins with two souls drawn together by fate and curiosity. He is a passionate wildlife photographer, always searching for the perfect shot, his camera never far from his side. She is a local guide, deeply rooted in the rhythms of the savanna, her eyes trained to spot the subtle movements of animals hidden in the tall grass. Their worlds could not be more different, yet both are shaped by a profound respect for nature's wonders. Their paths cross one early morning while tracking a pride of lions through the Masai Mara. The photographer's curiosity is piqued by the guide's quiet confidence and encyclopedic knowledge of the land. She, in turn, is intrigued by his artistic eye and the way he captures fleeting moments of beauty through his lens. What begins as a professional partnership quickly deepens into something more as they spend their days navigating the wild together and their nights beneath a canopy of stars, sharing stories and dreams by the flickering light of a campfire. Around the campfire, they exchange tales of their lives, her childhood spent learning the secrets of the land from her elders, his adventures chasing wildlife across continents. They laugh, they listen, and they learn from each other, discovering new perspectives and forging a bond that grows stronger with every shared experience. The savanna becomes their classroom, their playground, and their sanctuary. Through his camera, she begins to see her homeland with fresh eyes, noticing the subtle interplay of light and shadow, the drama of a lion's hunt, the delicate beauty of a single acacia tree silhouetted against the setting sun. Photography becomes a new language for her, a way to express the awe she feels for the world she knows so well. For him, her wisdom and intuition open doors to hidden wonders he might otherwise have missed. She teaches him to read the signs of the land, the tracks in the dust, the warning calls of birds, the shifting winds that signal a coming storm. Her stories breathe life into the landscape, and he finds himself inspired not just by the animals he photographs, but by the woman who helps him see the world in a new way. As the days pass, their connection deepens, blossoming into a love as wild and free as the savanna itself. They walk hand in hand along dusty trails, their laughter echoing across the open plains, their hearts beating in time with the rhythm of the land. In each other, they find adventure, comfort, and the promise of new beginnings. Their love story unfolds against the backdrop of Kenya's vast, untamed beauty, a reminder that sometimes, when hearts collide in the wild, the most extraordinary journeys begin. Cape Town, South Africa, where the wild Atlantic Ocean meets the vibrant pulse of city life. Here, the city's energy is as dynamic as the waves that crash against its shores, and every sunrise brings a new adventure. The iconic Table Mountain stands watch over a place where cultures blend, creativity thrives, and the ocean is never far from view. Meet two souls drawn to Cape Town's magnetic spirit. He's a surfer, chasing the perfect wave along Muizenberg's legendary beach, feeling the salt spray and the thrill of the ride. She's an artist, inspired by the city's kaleidoscope of colors, painting murals that tell stories of hope and heritage in the heart of Bokap's historic neighborhood. Each is searching for something: freedom, expression, connection. Their worlds collide in a cozy surf shop where the scent of wax and sea air lingers. Among racks of boards and laughter of friends, they discover a shared love for the ocean, a force that shapes their days and dreams. It's a meeting that feels both serendipitous and inevitable, as if the tides themselves brought them together. Together, they paddle out into the rolling surf, learning to trust each other with every wave they catch. On the sand, as the sun dips below the horizon, they share stories of childhood memories, of hopes for the future, of what it means to truly belong. Their connection deepens, fueled by the inspiration they find in each other's passions and the beauty of their surroundings. From the vibrant, winding streets of Bokap, where every house is a canvas, to the wild edge of the Atlantic, where the wind carries the promise of adventure, their journey is painted in bold strokes. Their love is as exhilarating and unpredictable as the surf, sometimes wild, sometimes calm, but always alive with possibility. As dawn breaks and the first light dances on the water, they walk hand in hand along the shore, ready to face whatever the day brings. Life's currents may be ever-changing, but with each wave they ride together, they find themselves drawn closer. One adventure, one story, one wave at a time. In Accra, Ghana, love moves to the beat of the city. He's a musician, she's a dancer. Their eyes meet across a crowded room, drawn together by music. They lose themselves in rhythm, blending melodies and movement. He learns her dances, she finds her voice in his songs. Together, they create a symphony of love in the heart of Accra. At Zanzibar, Tanzania, an island where the air is thick with the scent of cloves and the rhythm of the ocean shapes every moment. Here, the sun dips low over the Indian Ocean, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, and the world seems to slow down, inviting you to savor every second. In this magical place, sunsets and spices set the scene for romance. The bustling spice markets fill the air with exotic aromas, while the vibrant colors of the setting sun cast a warm glow over the island's palm-fringed beaches. It's a place where every evening feels like a celebration, and every sunset promises a new beginning. She's a travel writer, drawn to Zanzibar by its stories and secrets, her notebook always at hand. He's a fisherman whose life is guided by the tides and the stars, his hands weathered by years at sea. Their worlds couldn't be more different, yet fate brings them together on the soft sands of the island. A chance meeting on the beach at dusk sparks a connection neither expected. As the sky darkens, they find themselves lost in conversation, sharing dreams and laughter as the waves lap gently at their feet. Together, they explore hidden coves and secret beaches, discovering the island's quiet beauty away from the crowds. One evening, they share a romantic seafood dinner on the beach, the table lit by lanterns and the stars above. The salty breeze carries the sound of distant music, and the taste of fresh-caught fish lingers on their lips. Under the vast African sky, they talk late into the night, their stories weaving together like the tides. They laugh over coffee at a beachside cafe, swap tales of faraway places and childhood memories, and find comfort in the simple joy of each other's company. The island becomes their playground, its beauty a backdrop to their growing bond. As night falls, he teaches her the constellations, tracing patterns in the sky and sharing the legends passed down by generations of fishermen. She listens, captivated, and in return, she shares her own stories, of cities and mountains, of places he's only dreamed of. She opens his eyes to the world beyond the island, showing him photographs of distant lands and inviting him to imagine a life filled with adventure. Together, they watch the first light of dawn spill across the ocean, a promise of new journeys and endless possibilities. As the sun rises over Zanzibar, they realize that sometimes the most beautiful connections are the ones you never see coming, born from chance, nurtured by curiosity, and made unforgettable by the magic of a place where the world feels both infinite and intimate. In Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, love is brewed over coffee. She owns a cafe, he's a writer. They meet over steaming cups, drawn together by conversation and caffeine. Hours pass as they share dreams and stories, finding inspiration in each other. Her passion for coffee, his love for words. Together, they create something special. Sometimes the best love stories are brewed slowly, one sip at a time. Dakar, Senegal, where art and dance ignite romance. He's a street artist, she's a dancer. Their paths cross in a club, the city's rhythm pulling them together. They explore Dakar's vibrant corners, sharing laughter and dreams. His art inspires her movement. Her dance brings his murals to life. In the heart of Dakar, they discover love is a universal language. Deep in Namibia's Namib Desert, love is found in solitude. He's a photographer, she's a geologist. They meet on a tour, united by adventure and curiosity. Days are spent exploring dunes, nights under a sky ablaze with stars. He teaches her to see beauty through his lens. She shares the land's ancient secrets. Amidst the vast desert, they find a connection as profound as the landscape. Our final stop, Uganda, on the shores of Lake Victoria. He's a fisherman, she's a teacher. They meet in a lakeside village, drawn together by community and nature. Days are spent exploring coves, sharing meals, and watching sunsets. He teaches her to fish, she shares stories under the mango trees. On the water, they discover love's power to connect and sustain. That's a glimpse into Africa's tapestry of love stories, where borders fade and hearts connect. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe to keep these stories coming, ad-free. Until next time, keep exploring, keep loving, and keep your heart open to the world.